Welcome to another Gronda vlog. I'm in the garage because I need... Actually, I don't know what I need. I'm gonna open the smaller garage real quick because I need to get some stuff over there. This episode is literally starting 45 seconds after I ended the last episode that you just watched. We are going to be putting the new hood struts on, so we don't have to use this anymore, and I don't have to prop it all the way up straight. And if you watched the last episode, you would know that I had it propped all the way up straight. We had a huge gust of wind. I did not notice. Had my hand like this. You can probably still see the bruises. You can probably guess what happened. Hood came down, closed, and latched on my hand. It latched. Luckily, I wasn't here alone. My buddy was sitting next to me. He said he heard a loud bang and was looking around, like thought a car was driving by, or like the car fell off the jack stands or something. And I was like, his name's Jaden. I was like, Jaden, pop the hood. Get the hood open, please. As I'm trying to like use both hands to try and pry my hand out of there. It hurt so bad. I left an indent on these 3 fingers, but 2 outside fingers looking fine. Cut and really bruised my middle finger. So luckily it didn't break any of my fingers. I definitely was in shock and did not feel an ounce of pain when it immediately happened. And I was trying to pry my hand out, and I definitely expected to have a broken finger or 2 because it fell from straight up, like it slammed shut. Anyways, now that I'm ranting, we have SOS pads, which are literally Scotch-Brite pads with soap. So we're gonna use Windex or water, pull the headlights out, and wet sand them with the Scotch-Brite pad first, and then there's like, I think there's really high grit somewhere in here. I've seen it a couple times when looking for Scotch-Brite pads. It's somewhere in here. Let's find out. Yep, right here. We have 1500 right here. This isn't gonna be perfect. Those headlights aren't the best anyways, but I need them to look better because we just did the clear side markers. And those look really nice and clear and glassy, and then my headlights are poopy. So we're gonna do this first. Pull the headlights out. Do this, wet sand it with the Scotch-Brite pad, then wet sand with the 1500. Then I have clear spray paint right there, clear coat. And we'll clear coat them. Should look like new, hopefully, if I do this right. Headlights successfully out. Oh, oops. All right, let's come over here. Like that. Start with the SOS pad. And Windex. Throw that on. Boom. That looks so much better, oh my gosh. All right. Full effect, that looks so good. Okay guys, so I just found something out. I'm sure you guys might have heard over the past little bit, is that Cobb is trying to comply with EPA, which means no longer letting flex fuel tuning be a thing through the Accessports. It's literally rendering tuning on an Accessport absolutely useless. You can after this update, you can now use this to watch parameters. Can't tune the car with this though, which means you have to go standalone to tune a Subaru after all of this. I have a bunch of tunes that I created a long time ago. I'm gonna download all the tunes to my Accessport and not update my Accessport. That way I have everything. So whenever I want to do stuff to my car, I can actually tune it for it, because there's still a lot of things that I want to get done. Also, sorry for the mess on my desk. I am currently packing things to move, but we have the Accessport turning on right now. Look at all the maps that I have now for 06 WXs and STIs and 07 STIs. Check out the new startup screen photo. Ooh, mighty fresh. All right, let's go throw this back in the car. Okay, so now I have the hood struts that we are going to be doing. These are for a GC chassis, and I mean, it should be the exact same on the Forester, because this is 98 to 02. So from what it looks like one end has a bracket, which is this, that like connects there, and then it plugs into there, and then goes down to somewhere on the fender, and here like that, connects up there. Okay, we'll get it done real quick. I need to apologize to you guys. This video is absolutely horrible. This has been all over the place. This has been over like the past 3 days. I haven't been able to get anything done. We've had crappy weather. It's been windy. There's been wind noise. It's been a whole slew of just garbage, honestly. I feel like this video is so bad. I tried to get the hood struts on. The hood struts kept pulling through. I can't find nuts that are the right thread size to put the hood struts on, so I'm not sure if we're going to get that done in this video or before Scrape Fest. I really wanted to. Secondly, the fitment on the car isn't perfect. I noticed the other day driving it, I have way more camber on the passenger side than I do the driver's side, just in the front. The rears look the exact same, but I'll show you guys after we park. And again, I am so sorry for the wind noise. It is, you can see Gronda's just hanging out. I'm so sorry for the wind noise. Like, we have a wind advisory right now. I guess there's some windstorm coming in, but it's gonna rain the rest of the week, and I need to get the fitment dialed in for Scrape Fest. So today's literally the only day that I can do this. So I'll walk you through what we're gonna do real quick. So I'm gonna walk you through what we're gonna do in the car, because I don't wanna have all the wind noise. So we actually went and picked up 2 more 5mm spacers, and we're gonna slip those 2 on the front wheels, because with how much camber I have a lot of play in there, and it looks like garbage, and I don't like it. You probably know that I already have 5mm in the front, so I'm adding another 5mm, so it'll be 10mm. We have to make sure that the lug nuts are gonna have enough thread to seat on there. You wanna have, a good full 2 turns or 3 turns before it gets tight, to make sure you have enough thread for the wheel nut to come off. You don't wanna pull threads off through the lug nut, So I have to test fit those to see, make sure those fit right without any issues. I asked a couple of my friends who have seen the car and looked at the car and sent photos, and asked them, should I take the camber out of the passenger side to match the driver's side, or should I add camber to the driver's side to match the passenger side? Everyone said they loved how much the passenger side looks cambered. So we're just gonna take the driver's side apart, camber it a little bit more. We'll probably just loosen the nut a little bit, tap it with a hammer just to get it to slide in a little bit more, and then we'll put the spacers back on and everything. We'll probably actually lower the front struts, probably another 1/4 of an inch, because cambering it in, it brings the wheel down and out, and it actually lifted the car off the ground, so my front splitter no longer touches the ground, aired out, which really bothers me. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw you guys on a time lapse to do all of this because the wind noise is so bad, but we'll get to it. We're gonna finish off this video. Guys, we just had a shipment come in. Can you guess what this big box is for the Forester? It's not going to be this video, but I want you to go comment down below and guess what this next mod is for the Forester. So I know you guys are probably waiting for the last episode of the Gronda STI swap series, where I go through the cost of everything. I have everything written out for that episode. I actually have loads of papers written down with the prices of everything that I bought. I went through and priced everything out. And I did this like a week and a half ago, but we've had such bad weather. I haven't had the time to come outside on a nice day and sit down and make the video, because I know how I want to do the video. I want it to be a nice sunny day. I want to be able to sit in front of the car outside without all the wind noise. And it's been so hard to get that. We've had rain, we've had wind, we've had dust, we've had clouds. And I've been insanely busy trying to get Gronda, the Forester, ready for Scrape Fest, which is in like 3 days from now. So I'm just saying I'm sorry. That video will be coming soon. I already have it all planned out how I'm gonna make it, but just wait. It's coming soon, I promise. Sorry for the wind noise. Could not put the other spacers on. There wasn't enough threads to get lug nuts on there. We have matching camber now. The wheel's a little turned, so that's why it doesn't poke out as much, but it is matching now. I got to lower both sides a little bit. I think that's as max as it'll ever go. And yeah, I'm hitting the exhaust on the ground now. It's laying on the ground, so you probably saw me jump on it, and I can't get it to go lower, so that's where it's gonna end up. Actually had some extra time and I got these on. Like I said, these are for the GC chassis and they fit perfectly on the Forester while utilizing a bracket that just bolts on where the hood bolts. So you just drill a hole. We got a nut and a bolt through there. We have that on both sides. Hood prop down. Oh, it's holding. We got my hood prop right here and the hood is holding itself. Okay, now let's see if we'll come down. Good. Come up. Oh, that is so sick. The hood shuts all the way too, so I'm gonna call that a win, guys. All right, that's where we're gonna be ending this video. Again, sorry for the wind noise. It is such bad weather here in Utah. We've had so much weird weather the past couple weeks. So I'm gonna do the outro in the garage. Gronda, looking good, ready for Scrape Fest now. I think there's not really much else I can do to get the car more ready. I wish I had the extra parts to install the parts that are in that big box, but I don't. So those aren't going on until after Scrape Fest. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and stick around for this weird video. Love you all. Peace out.